Well, good morning, everybody. Sorry we're getting a little late start today, but it was extremely hard to get a Desolation point spawn for our video and our broadcast today. But finally, I got one. But Mr. Rossi, hello, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Alaka, how are you? Hello. So we are going to be starting, we've already done, as you can see, Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain, Forlorn Muskeg, Hush River Valley, Black Rock, and Pleasant Valley starts. So, yeah, when you want that DP start, hey now. So we finally got a Desolation point start. So yay, we're ready to go with the Desolation point start. So first of all, you always have to figure out where you are at. We got a stone, which is great. Where are we on Desolation point right now? Okay, I think we're up. Oh, we're up next to the, okay, we are up near the end exit out of here. Okay, that's cool. We'll grab some sticks here. That's always nice. Yeah, it was about 20 to 25 saves, delete starts later. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was kind of like losing it a little bit. I was like, this is just insane. All right, so we are just going to head down the path here. Hopefully not run into any wolves, because there are wolves along the way here. Grab a few stones so maybe we can distract the wolves if we need to. So we're going to go up that way, but I'm going to go down here and check this truck real quick. Up above here is Katie's Secluded Corner, which we'll probably go check out at some point. Yeah, we spawned right near the cave to Crumbling Highway, which is kind of funny, because I've never had that spawn point before, so we'll have to see how this goes. We'll have to see how this goes. Hopefully I don't die, because that would really suck, because it took me so long just to get this spawn in and of itself. And as usual, on Interloper, you spawn with a couple pieces of clothing and your can. All these three items here we've all picked up on our own, so yeah, at least we didn't spawn at night. That is true. That is very true. We didn't spawn at night, so that's a good thing. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Afternoon all. Ain't it always the way? Want it, don't get it. I know, exactly. I kept getting Black Rock spawns. I think the game wants me to respawn out in Black Rock for some reason, because I kept getting Black Rock spawns over and over and over and over and over again. Which are the worst, because at least, like, if you get one in Timberwolf Mountain, or Ash Canyon, or Hush River Valley, there's usually a cliff you can dive off of to end the run real quick. But in Black Rock, there's really not much you can do. You basically just have to let the game run for about 20 seconds and then exit out and delete the save. Alright, let's get into the mine here real quick. We won't be able to see much in here, but I figured we could at least pop in, check out this front area. And of course, there's absolutely nothing for us here. Fabulous. That is just awesome possum sauce. Loving it. All right. Well, we're still cold in here, so let's go. We're still cold in there. I figured maybe we'd find, you know, a piece of cloth or maybe a candy bar or something in there, but nope. The game was like, hell's no. So, my first strategy when I spawn into Desolation Point is I want to head towards the Hibernia Processing Center, because that's where we're going to find our matches. And a possible bedroll, and possibly some clothing as well. I could let the wolves eat me? No. Oh, the Timberwolves eat me? It just takes too long to do. That's the thing. Is like, when I get a miss-spawn like that, it's like, well, I just want to get in and out as quick as I possibly can. And to walk around trying to find Timberwolves is that just takes way too long. That's the problem. That's why if I'm going to miss-spawn, Hush River Valley or Pleasant Valley even, or Timberwolf Mountain are great, because you can just yeet yourself off a cliff and get it over with. Which is very nice. Hey, Dinesh Mishwami, thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. I appreciate that.
Just subscribed.
Thank you very much.
That you can only subscribe on the mobile app. Was unable to sub on a computer for months.
Oh, now. Really? It won't let you sub on the computer at all. That is weird. That could be a regional thing as well. That could be a regional thing. I don't know what region you're in, Dinesh, but thank you so much.
Can stop me.
Thank you so much. And hey, thanks for the follow there as well. One Cetra. Yeah, that may just be a regional thing that you're running into. I don't see anything else there. That is very odd that it wouldn't let you sub up on anything but the mobile app. I mean, now the mobile app is through, you know, it doesn't all subs in India. Oh, okay. And that it doesn't allow the subs in India, and that may just be a currency issue as well. That may be, I don't know what would cause that. Okay, that doggo's going after a yummy little rabbit. Or no, he's coming after me. No, he went after a rabbit. Okay. I don't even, hey! I didn't even want the rabbit, I just wanted the mushrooms. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll yeet ourselves over a cliff here. There, he can't follow us down here. There we go. We got away from him. Wow. Okay. Woo! Hey, Eggster, how you doing? Also in Pakistan? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to my Desolation Point spawn. Yeah, about the only cliffs I can think of are near the Broken Railroad mine. Or the Black Rock mine. Yeah, there's not a lot of cliffs. I mean, there is that one river in Black Rock, but usually the problem with Black Rock, Kenneth, is you spawn down in that river. You spawn down in it, not on top of it. If you spawn on top of it, it'd be no problem. Then you just jump yourself off and you'd be okie dokie. I don't think we'll be able to see much in here. Hey, at least we can grab the feathers. It isn't too late. But Doobs gifted it to you. Yes, Doobs is very kind to gift out some subs there to people. Okay. I'm just seeing if I can find anything in here. Okay, good. We can actually see in here, which is nice. Sort of see. I'll give you guys night vision so you can see a little bit better. I can see enough. Planet Crafter is tomorrow, yes. I can see a little bit in here. Night vision only works if we have a little bit of light. Sometimes there'll be a flare in here, but I don't see it. Should be a couple pieces of coal in here. Nice. There's a bandage, I think, right by his foot there. Yep. Another piece of coal there. Got a Black Rock spawn. Oh boy. Have fun. Black Rock spawns aren't horrible. They really push you to the limit. They really push you to the limit. Good to see you, Athena. Can't wait to see more Afterlife mod later. Yes, we'll be doing Afterlife mod here in about... Oh, let's see, what's that? We'll be doing more Afterlife mod here at 3 p.m. today. So in about 2.5 hours. We're doing some more Afterlife mod. I do have a hard cutoff at 6 because I'm meeting my daughter to take her out to dinner for her birthday. So I got a hard cutoff at 6 p.m. because I got to leave then to get to go meet her up for dinner. So the good news is that you get this message here up on top of the Rickon, and you get this little memento key, which is really super nice because that memento key goes to a box over there on the Hibernia Processing Center, or by the Hibernia Processing Center, and that box is going to have some flares in it for us. They're blue flares, but hey, at least they're flares. They're a fire starting source no matter what. You're heading to prison, Eggster. Nice. Hey, Texas Lily. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Chicken Butter, how you doing, by the way? I hope you're having a good one, too. But yes, Planet Crafter is tomorrow. We'll have some Planet Crafting going on tomorrow, so... I heard a scared doggo. That means that there could be a bear up here, which will really suck if there is. Alright, I don't see him. I don't see him. There's that box that I want. We have to go all the way around here to get to it. But this box should give us some flares.
Someone's stash.
We're just gonna go to Applebee's. Nothing special. There we go. A long time and I'm homeless for almost a year. Finally landed, but my only vehicle died. Lost my house. Oh no, Texas Lily. I am so sorry to hear that. That is just horrible. Oh, I guess we can turn off night vision. So you guys gotta remind me. You guys gotta remind me to turn off night vision. Yeah, I saw that, Eggster. I saw that after I missed that. Oh, hey, look, the matches are right there. So we got matches right away. So let's grab the matches. All of those are locked. That one's not locked. Hey, don't worry about it, Texas Lily. We're glad to have you here. We're glad that you're back. So, yep, yeah, we're gonna have fun. Applebee's has good food. It's just decent food. It's nothing fancy. It's just like good yummy food. Fills the tum-tum, you know. I'm still cold in here. How cold is it in here? It's -0. Okay, so if I light this up, it not only will let you guys see... Oh, and then, of course, I get a storm lantern. Right after I light it, I saw that storm lantern sitting there. Oh, well. The flare's good enough. My hubby's B-day is tomorrow. Oh, nice! Yeah, it's funny. My daughter's birthday is today, and my brother's stepdaughter, her birthday is today as well. So, all right, we got a nice torch here. An anonymous gifter just gifted Texas Lily a sub.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub
Oh,
to Texas
thank you,
Lily.
Anonymous, for doing that. That is very, very kind of you to do. Texas Lily, there you go. You're sub back up again. You're sub back up again. Hey, there's a pry bar. We got a pry bar, boys and girls. We got the pry bar. Should we check for a... Oh, hold on a second. Let's check for the bedroll up here. Let's see if we got one. Well, I had a torch, so I figured I could let the flare burn down. I have no tinder right now. None whatsoever. Wow, it's Summit Soda up here. That's crazy. Okay, I can break that down for tinder. Get the antibiotics, and we want to look up because there's a plastic container up there. And then there's there's a food and an advanced guns. First appointment set up with foot doctor to get toenails trimmed tomorrow. Nice. Well, I hope that goes good for you, bad boy. And then sometimes there's a bedroll back here, but I can't see it. I say we get a fire started. I don't think I have any tinder, so I need to break this down. I hit a new personal best today. What was your personal best? When everyone in the whole world bails on me, can I always count on y'all? Well, Texas Lily, I'm glad we can be here for you. I know it's not much, but I'm very glad we can be here for you. Give you a little happiness, give you a little relief from the stresses of life. 363 bench, damn, dude. All right, I'm gonna throw a bunch of these on here. I'm gonna throw that advanced guns on there. Throw, yeah, that's good enough. Let's get our can on there and get a little water made. And then we can take a little peek around, a little peekity-poo. What's the clock for me? I have no idea. I don't lift, so I'd be probably lucky to lift 100 pounds. I am not that strong. Hey, there's another flare. I am not that strong. But yeah, I've never really done a whole bunch of gym stuff. I belong to a gym just to sort of work out a little bit, but that's about it. 33. $37. Yeah, honestly, Mr. Man, I would have no idea. I wouldn't even know what to tell you. $20 and a down vest. We did get a hat, so I'll put that on. That'll help prevent hypothermia or frostbite. All right, well, we need to break this down, but it's not gonna go down easy. And no, are we cold yet? Are we still cold? Yeah, we're still cold. That sucks. Okay. Well, let's just warm up by the fire here real quick. There we go. We got some water. That's nice. Alright, let's go see if we can break down at least one of these boxes. Okay, we aren't cold. That's the important part. Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Drink up the sodas. Drink the sodas up. What are you talking about? You can climb the stair? What stair? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's go look around on the bottom floor here a little bit more. Oh, I can do the Stairmaster? The Stairmaster. Yes, I could. I don't have a life besides the gym. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Eggster. If you're talking about going upstairs, oh yeah, I know I can do that. I just am choosing to look around down here real quick. Choosing to look around down here super quickly and see what we can find. Always get a few more flares, a few more of those. Get that there. Nothing back in the corner here. Another piece of wood there. Alright, let's just duck underneath here real quick. I don't see the bedroll back there, but it could be hiding behind that box over there. We'll come back down tomorrow when it's light out and deal with it then. I should give you dried pears a try. Hey, the dried pears are really good. They are a little on the sweet side. They are a little bit on the sweet side. But they aren't too bad. You died in Black Rock? Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. Just gonna grab all these torches out so we can sort of torch our way up to the top. Alright. There's not usually much up here. We can grab that candy bar. Got a little bit of food up here. Here's the biggest problem with the spawn in this zone. This food runs out very quickly. And there's not a lot of it. Not a lot of it. So you sort of have to dash in, grab your stuff, and go. Timberwolf Mountain scared you? Yeah, Timberwolf Mountain can be scary. That is a scary, scary zone. Okay, so... this could be bad. Let's go ahead and prepare these mushrooms real quick. Desolation Point is your first personal favorite region. Let's make a tinder plug. That's a very loud tinder plug noise. Very loud tinder plug noise, but that's okay. Yeah, I was just saying that, Chris. It's not a bad zone, but it's definitely one to sort of jump into, loot up, and bail the heck out of. It definitely is one that you don't hang around a lot in my opinion. I mean, you can beachcomb and get quite a bit of stuff here, but I don't usually hang out here for very long. Just for me, it's not a zone that I like to hang out in. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna check. Gonna check down here real quick. Nope, got the backpack. On Once Human, I beat my first boss at level 10. Nice! The Ravenous Hunter, or whatever his name is. He can be a real pain in the ass. Do we still have a problem with the smoke? No, I'm just tired. I didn't sleep super well last night, and then I didn't set my alarm for this morning. Hey, Taserface. Now that I see your name, Taserface, all I can think of is Guardians of the Galaxy. Your name is Taserface? I'm from the great nation of Cascadia. Well, congratulations on beating your first boss there. There's a whetstone. There's always a whetstone in this place. I don't know why. I don't know why there's always a whetstone in here. I'll give you guys night vision in here. Remind me when we get outside to turn night vision off. And if I miss anything in here, let me know. Figure since we have a storm, we might as well take advantage here. Off with the night vision. Out the door we go. Gotta go, Mr. Man. All right, hey, you take care too, buddy. Don't work too hard. Don't work out too hard either. Congratulations on your new PB. Personal bests are always nice. Oh boy. Got one more cabin. Let's check this truck real quick. Sometimes you can find things in the glove boxes. There's a note here that just tells you how to, I think, to get out of the zone. You got a night spawn and desolation point. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Those could be a little on the rough side. Yeah, those could be a little rough, Eggster. I hope you survive it. Another fuse.
Too cold to think.
You're in the lighthouse? Okay, yeah, the lighthouse isn't too bad. You can post up in... Oh, we got a sewing kit and another battery. You can post up in the lighthouse pretty easily. I do want to check out this one more trailer. Do you still stream Escape the Pacific? Not much, no. I've had so many other games, Texas Lily, that I've been streaming lately, that it just has fallen by the wayside. We just started up running on Icarus this last week, because I haven't done Icarus in a long, long time. And so we started doing Icarus this last weekend, and we're going to continue that on for the weekends to come. But it's mainly been Long Dark. It's been Planet Crafter. We do our, 7 Days to Die has been a big one that we've been playing lately. So yeah, I haven't really had time for Escape the Pacific lately. There's just been too many other cool things. You lost your computer so you can't play anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Get that container there. Nothing in it. Gotta run over to the wolves cave over here and see if we have a bedroll in it. Oh my gosh, and I got frostbite risk. Nice. Just escaped Blackrock today, turned on the last tower for the first time. Very cool. Very, very cool. I take it you're doing the Signal Void quest then, I take it? The next zone after we're done looting DP, we'll be going to Coastal Highway. And then straight up the river and Coastal Highway over to Pleasant Valley. We probably won't, I don't know if we'll spend a lot of time in Coastal Highway, but we'll spend a little bit. I'm just going to use the blue flare because, yeah, they're blue flares and they're heavy and I don't want to carry them around anymore. Very nice, Eggster. Glad you're having such good luck there. That sounds amazing. Now, a lot of times there'll be a wolf in here, but when there's a storm going on outside, the wolf tends to bugger off, so. Hey, we got a second can. And another blue flare to replace the blue flare we're using, yay.
There's gotta be something useful in here.
No, that can of spray paint does not count as useful. That counts as annoying, not useful. There are 2 deer in here, which is kind of cool. We'll use a torch now. This up here is where the bedroll can possibly spawn. It may not be up here, though. Hey, look at that. We got the bedroll. We got the bedroll spawn, boys and girls. What should you do in the dark? You just you rip up clothing, make some tinder plugs, craft up any old man beard wounds that you have. Yeah, I'm just barely warming up. We're gonna put a fire down here and just harvest the deer real quick. Because why not? Might as well get a little food, right? Yep, you can prepare up teas during that. That's true. Yeah, prepare teas. Pretty much anything you can do in the dark with your hands. Timberwolves took it easy on me, I think. Killed one that was eating a deer and broke their morale by shooting one more. Yeah, sleeping is useful, but if you're not tired, I think Kristen E, if you're not tired, he's asking for things to do there. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and put that fur on there. Add a couple reclaimed woods onto there. This ravaged deer carcass has 1.6 kilos of meat on it. Nice. That's a wolf. Now the wolf's here. Storm must have passed. Going to hibernate to find matches because I have so good knowledge of the whale processing. Oh, look at that. Yum, yum meats. Drink some water. We'll get a little water going here as well. What's ridiculous, Chris? Oh, he's happy. He's happy we're here. He is so happy we're here. Get another mushroom prepared up. And a wolf can spawn while you're in the cave. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he'll just spawn in. He's like, hey, it's my cave now. Like, it's my cave now, sucker. Didn't know they could get inside the outbuilding at Cook's Farm. Got a few nibbles there. Oh yeah. That place seems like it would be safe, but it's not. It's kind of annoying. You think you're safe in there, but nope. Yes again. There we go. Well, now that we have the bedroll, it does change things for us a little bit. It makes things a little bit easier on us. Actually, I can heat that coffee up because I did not make that. I'll get a cooking skill up for that as well. Hey, Lucas, how you doing? What's up, Ath? Managed to catch your stream as I'm setting up physics lab for my students tomorrow. Makes for good listening. Well, glad to have you here, Lucas. I hope your physics class goes good. I hope that goes well for you. Now see, when we pick this coffee up, we get a cooking skill up for it. You can see it just right there above me. Because we didn't make that coffee. That coffee is a coffee that we found, and any found coffees or teas, if you heat them up, you can get a cooking skill up for them. Because those ones are independent of the, because you've never cooked it. That's my daughter, sorry. Had to answer my daughter. She was asking if we were meeting over there or just carpooling over. It's like, well, we'll just meet there. She's got a car. She'll be fine. Well, I'm hoping that the Desolation Point start is a good one, too. Because it's so far... I mean, it's not been rough so far, but we are now in a cave with a wolf, so that always makes things fun. Got 35 minutes left on our fire. $20 minutes left on the fire. Let's go ahead and add a couple of sticks. And then we don't have much water on us, so let's make up our other old man beard wound. There we go. We did find an extra can in here, which was really super nice. There's a piece of coal. Okay, the wolf is going to be a problem. I sort of want the meat and the hide from this next deer here, too. We'll get that nice juicy boost. Look, 60% chance with a piece of wood, 80% chance with the gunsmithing book. And we aren't going to read the gunsmithing book. Been watching Hadrian have fun with his lost lantern. Looks like, as it looks like the cave he dropped it in ate it. Oh no! Oh no, that's horrible. If I was him, I'd just restart.
That did it.
Restart and call it a lost lantern. Alright, 1.2 kilos on this guy. Alright, let's put our water down as well. Get some water. You found your matches, Eggster? Nice. Alright, got him running now. A little more water going. Get this venison done up. At least we got some food. And we're coming out of here with 2 deer hides, so, you know, could be worse. I'm just going to drop those here. I should have dropped the other one before, but I forgot to do it. Alright, time to get out of here, boys and girls. We'll go sleep in that other cave. Damn wolf. Alright, let's go. Oh, don't get me stuck. Don't get me stuck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going. Grab the coal. Going. Get out of here before he eats us. I did grab my hides, right? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Woo! Haven't been to Sundered Pass yet? Oh, man. Take lots of fuel. Take lots of fuel to Sundered Pass. You definitely will need the fuel. because Sundered Pass does not, in the upper region of Sundered Pass, there's not a lot of fuel at all. Not a lot of fuel at all, so take a lot of fuel to Sundered Pass. Food is not so bad, but Sundered Pass, yeah, up on the upper area, the fuel and the wind is really bad up there. You'll want to definitely take some flares with you, because you'll need to flare your way through some of the timber wolves, because you won't be able to light a fire to defend yourself. That's one of the biggest problems I found with Sundered Pass, is that you can't light a lot of fires in it and defend yourself against Sundered Pass's timber wolves. There's a few places you can, but it's very few and far between. Sundered Pass is a beautiful region when you first explore it, but it's a one and done. Yeah, unfortunately it is. It is kind of a one and done region, unfortunately. There's no point going there and staying there for any amount of time. Which kind of sucks, because it is a very beautiful region. They put a lot of effort into it. I've been once got to the weather station and died by timberwolves on day 543. Yeah, the timbies in that zone are pretty insane. There's lots of them. Yep, now we're just getting the heck out of this zone. We've got everything we need. We got the bedroll, which makes life way easier. We do need to go to the lighthouse real quick though. We don't have much food on us right now, but we do need to sleep here first and then go to the lighthouse. Oh man, and there's birch right here too. Pretty well geared for the cold. Yeah, well, the cold in Sundered Pass is a next level. It is next level cold. Hey, look at that. We found a nice 100% torch. Very cool. Yeah, that Sundered Pass cold is next level, man. You get up to the top there and it's nothing but wind and cold, and it's pretty bad. Take some fishing gear along with you as well. That's a good thing to have too. Okay, we got no Haxon, no Fire Striker in here. That sucks. But yeah, take some fishing gear with you and maybe a few tip-ups when you get to the upper area, because the upper area will have a fishing hut that you can set up some fishing tip-ups by. And you can fish there and get some fish and get your vitamin C and get some food, regardless of what you get from Timberwolves, because there's not a lot of food up there. Lots of coal. We got lots and lots of coal now. What, 24 coal now? Holy crud. I don't think I can do a fire in here, though. No, I can't start a fire indoors. No campfires indoors. And nothing really here. Wow, this cave, other than the coal, this cave was pretty disappointing, to be honest. What is that right there? Is that just a graphical glitch? Oh, it's just a snow glitch. Okay. So yeah, the vitamin C, yeah, definitely would be good to get. You obviously are not on Interloper then, Hegster, if you're getting all of that loot. I don't need a drink. Okay, let's just sleep in our bedroll for 10 hours. Methinks you're on something other than Interloper. All right. You're on Interloper behind the green crates. Oh yeah, I didn't get anything. I got a backpack, an empty backpack behind the green crates. I got an empty backpack back there. All right, there we go. Let's go to the lighthouse. At least we got a decent day out. That's nice. Get my last blue flare out because I'm just going to use it up just to get the weight off of me. Yeah, that's my cue. My cue to light my flare. Good lord, looking down at the snow with a blue flare is almost blinding. Full disclosure, I play Stalker. Oh, hey, you know, Stalker is a great gameplay mode. And there is no bad anything about playing Stalker, so whatever gameplay mode you want to play on that you find enjoyable, I say go for it. I know most people do not find Interloper enjoyable. I don't find Misery Mode enjoyable. We all have our own, comfort level, I guess you could say, with the game. So I always encourage people to play on whatever comfort level they find most comfortable. I personally find Interloper to be a good balance between difficult and fun. I find it to be a good balance between the two. I find it to be challenging, but not triggering, if that makes sense. Except when you almost walk off a cliff. Except when you almost walk off a cliff. There we go. Alright, the main reason I want to go to the lighthouse is the lighthouse is one of the last places we need to loot in here. Good, there's usually some food here. There's a stim in the lighthouse, so it's a very important place to go to. And so, look at that, we got a new pair of shoes there, a new pair of running shoes. I don't know, how's our old pair? Yeah, look at that new pair of running shoes we just found. Barely used. Whoever owned those before had just taken them out of the box, worn them once or twice, and then never wore them again, so... If there's a revolver on Interloper, I'd play Long Dark every single day for... Yeah, well, the revolver... Oh, wow, look at that. We got some running river oats. There's some food. There's our stem. And some cooking oil. I know, my friend, but that's okay. You're gonna be fine. It's going to be okie dokie. Nothing in the windowsills for us this time. You got some good loot? Nice! Yes, it sounds like you've gotten some good loot. Just making final preps with my daughter to meet up with her for her birthday dinner. All right, let's head upstairs. Sometimes there can be something up here, but not very often. Not very often. I'm a base builder at heart. I like to hunker down and feel comfortable. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, that's the joy of this game, though, is that you can play it as a base builder, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can play it as an explorer. Nothing wrong with that. You can play it, as long as you're surviving and you're living another day, you can pretty much play it however you want to, and it all is good. All right, we got everything we could from the lighthouse here. Let's go ahead and eat up our chips, our ketchup chips. And let's eat this up as well. Hold on one sec. Never mind, my brother was trying to call me. And let's drink up our soda. We can make up some running river oats now, which is really nice. Alright, we have not really warmed up yet, but we are gonna bail. Wow, I'm going to birthday dinner tonight for my sister. Oh, nice! My sister, my daughter's 29 as of today. So same as your sister. Yep, my daughter turns 29 today. I would not object to there being the possibility of a single firearm with very limited amount of ammo. Oh yeah, totally, Christine. When they redid, when they introduced Hush River Valley and it introduced the pistol, and the pistol was occasionally spawning in Hush River Valley, I thought that was so cool. I even whoa. That was scary. Birchbark stick and stick. Woo! Woo! I hope someday they add spring season. Yeah, I don't think... I hate to break it to you, but I doubt that's going to be on the agenda, Alexander. It's kind of a cool idea, but I don't think they'll ever do it. But yeah, when they first introduced the Hush River Valley, I thought it was really cool that there was a firearm in the game. And we had very limited ammo. I think I had like 20 ammo, and that was it. Which, that doesn't really do much to you. And that 20 ammo came after a long search for ammo throughout the world. We'd find 4 or 5 here, 4 or 5 there. I thought that's really cool. And it wasn't what they intended, though. They took it out of the game. But I thought it was a really neat thing. As long as spring season was just a colder version of deep winter, it might happen. My brother probably was wanting to tell me about the house situation. Oh, they are. My brother's got the house. He's got his house, boys and girls. They put in an offer on the house, and they were waiting till today to see if they got it. And, you know, they got it, so. I don't know the maps like you guys do yet. I'm not a loser yet, a loper yet. Happy birthday to your daughter. My son's turning 30 next week. Getting old isn't always a bad thing. Nope, it's not. It's not, Taserface. So, yeah, my brother's getting the house, so. Very, very happy about that for him. Well, and for me as well. I'll be moving this next month. This next month I'll be moving, so I will be probably October streams will be, I don't know. I'll be streaming in October, but I have no idea what is the schedule because I'm going to be doing a bunch of moving. I mean, my broadcast area will probably be the last thing I move out of here, but I don't know what's going to happen. If Mass Effect 5 is possible, why not Spring and Long Dark? Well, because I think Alexander, it's a matter of scale. It's a matter of scale as far as Hinterland will not do it just based on the fact that they don't have a large studio to get that going.
Thank goodness for that.
Which would probably be the easiest explanation. Oh, look at all that juicy meat. Yum, yum. So that would probably be why, Alexander. It's just Hinterland has such limited resources. They've taken over 2 years now just to put out the 1 year expansion to the game. It's now taken 2 years for them to put out that 1 year expansion. So I honestly just don't see it happening. Just for a logistical reason, if nothing else. Just for that. Oh yeah, Taserface. I'm just saying that October's probably going to be very different stream schedule because I'm not sure exactly, you know, when I'm going to be, what days I'm going to be moving. There's probably going to be a week in October where I just do not stream at all because I'm going to be moving everything out of my place. I got to get a storage unit rented. Got to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be moving in with my brother. Gonna be moving in with my bro. Alright, we got 3 deer hides. I like that. I like that we got 3 deer hides. It makes me happy. It makes me very happy. I don't have much water, though. Let's get some water going. How far away is the new place? Oh, it's just out at where I used to live. It's about 20 minutes away. What will I be crafting first? Probably pants. Pants always seem to be the hardest thing. A lot of it depends, simple pony. A lot of it just depends on what I find. If I find like a good pair of combat pants, I may not do pants. I may do something else. But if I don't find anything, I'm probably gonna do combat pants, would be my guess. You got a killed deer with 7.4 kilos of meat. Is it a deer that a wolf killed? Because yeah, that's great. If you're able to scare away a wolf from a deer kill, that's awesome. Because yeah, those can drop a lot of meat. Those can give you a lot of meat. The ravaged corpses very rarely go over 2 kilos. That's what they max out at. That's awesome though. That'll feed you for a while, Eggster. That'll feed you for a while. Yeah, without those deer corpses we harvested, we would probably already be hungry. Because I don't want to open up this canned food. Although we do have the running river oats on us now, so there's 10 meals of that. That's like 3,000 calories in that right there. So that's good. No more worried about downstairs neighbors. Well, I mean, I'll be there with my brother, so maybe I'll have to worry about them. I don't know. I doubt it. My bro's pretty cool, so. But yes, downstairs neighbors that are complete strangers, yeah, I won't have to worry about them anymore. That will be very nice. That will be super duper nice. Not having to deal with that. Although, honestly, over the last year or so, it's not been that bad. They've been pretty good. I don't know. I think he might have broke up with her and kicked her ass out, which probably helped because the dude down there is pretty cool. I see him all the time getting in his car and stuff. I don't see her at all anymore. So either she's gone or she's just keeping very down low. Because she was 98% of the problem. She was the problem, not him. Never had a problem with the guy downstairs. It was always his lady. Hey Ari, how you doing? She was just a nosy Karen pain in the ass. Should you do a forge in Desolation Point or in Forlorn Muskeg? I still usually do my first forge in Forlorn Muskeg. Just logistically, it's nice because it's outdoors. So usually I do the first one there. It's nice to live with family if you don't mind each other's company. Too many roommates are annoying, especially landlord roommates. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I'm pretty close with my family, so it's not like it's gonna be a big deal. Hell, I lived with my brother for the first 20 years of my life, pretty much, so.
drop any of this gear.
No, you can't drop any of it. Well, actually, you probably will because we're gonna run out of space here. Yeah, we're pretty heavy. We got 41 sticks. We got 18 coal. All those sticks I picked up that I love so much. We're gonna drop most of them here. Do I have tinder plugs right now? I do not. We do need to get some tinder plugs going on. But first of all, let's get through here. Now, sometimes you can find a pry bar in here, like beyond these grates. It'll just be laying there. Sometimes you can get them there, which is nice. I wish it was Norman, North America, to stay with your family. Well, honestly, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, my brother right now, he lives very close to my mom. I'm probably the furthest away from my mom. But now when I move back with him, we'll be basically living within miles of my mom. And, we're pretty close-knit, so I feel sorry for women whose name is Karen. I would change my name if it was Karen. It's nice to live with your bro, honestly, who got the idea. We were just talking. I mean, we were talking at 4th of July. I was expressing my displeasure with my rent continuously going up here at the apartment complex. You know, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment that's not been updated in a decade, that has old appliances, and they keep raising my rent every single year by like $100 every single year. And I'm like, well, that's unsustainable. I can only do that for so long before I'm out.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Hey, Cam, thank you for the follow there. And so I was just chatting with my brother about it. He was like, hey, and this was after they had, my brother's house had the tree fall through it, and he was trying to settle with the insurance company, and he had found somebody who was going to buy his house, and so we were talking about him, going ahead and basically taking whatever money he had, and investing it in another house that him and his new wife could live in. And he already has one guy who's a roommate that lives in their place, and the new place they're getting is even bigger. And he was like, hey, you should, what would you think about, moving out and living, with us, and just, paying us some rent instead, and it wouldn't be as much as an apartment. And I was like, well, that sounds good to me. Lower my expenses a little bit. So, and that's the thing, is that, it just kind of came about naturally, and we were talking about it, and yeah.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
I was lucky found an apartment through HUD since I'm disabled with no income right now. Yeah, see, unfortunately, I can't do that. So yeah, it's more just, we're gonna have a rental agreement and everything, but hey, it's no big deal. Clever Sided, you just started 7 days, so I hope you don't mind me asking questions about the game. Not at all. Feel free. Feel free. Yeah, ask anything you want. I would recommend starting on either adventurer difficulty or the one right above it, which I think is maybe nomad. I'd recommend starting on one of those difficulties to get going, because you're gonna run into a lot of stuff that you're gonna be like, holy crud. What supplies are early supplies to hoard? Well, you need food and water is the big one. Food and water, of course, are always the big, supplies, but you can't really hoard those. You need to kind of use them up. And you don't want to drink murky water. You need to raid a house. So the best thing to do, Clever Sided, early is raid a house and find some kitchens, because you need a pot. You need a pot to boil the murky water so it's drinkable. So raiding kitchens is a very good thing to do early game. I watched a skit about luxury apartments for rent. Luxury means nothing. They jack up prices and keep conditions poor. Oh, yeah. I also started about a week ago. I think I'm on like day 60 or 70ish right now. Nice. Yeah, 7 days is, they've done such a great job with 7 days, Cam. And Long Dark as well. Which one did you start just about a week ago on, Cam? Did you start on Long Dark or 7 days? Because now we're back and forth between two different games. So the Long Dark. Oh, nice. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you learning the maps? Because that's very important, is learning the maps. So. Big apartment is a killer for a big family. Hey, Rabbit, how you doing? But yeah, definitely raiding a house or two. You want to follow. You want to. Oh, jeez. You want to follow the initial quests in the game for sure. You want to follow the initial quests in 7 days, because that'll give you kind of some good stuff to look at, and it'll also let you know where the trader is, which is very important. So finding that trader is really important. And then, yeah, as an adult, yeah, owning a home is very important. I mean, honestly, Marley, I've chosen to rent because I don't want to own a home. For me, I just don't like the upkeep. I don't like the maintenance. I'm kind of lazy that way. So for me, renting does work out good. But you know, I'll probably own a home one day. I'll save up some money and do it. But definitely, you want to follow those first quests, Clever-sided, and then you want to go to the trader, do his first quest, because he'll give you a shovel, and then you can go shovel some stuff. You'll want to make up a club, and when you get some bone, you'll want to make up a knife. So you'll get the club and the knife. You'll want to make both of those. And then just go raid a house or two. Raid a few houses. Find a house that has... that's only like a 1 skull or maybe a 2 skull at worst, because those, if anything above that, you're gonna have a hard time killing the zombies in. They'll be really tough, and there'll be a lot of them. So 1 or 2 skulls, good to start, and then try to find one of those houses on that first day. Try to clear out one of those houses and kind of set up a base there. Doesn't have to be a permanent base, just a temporary base, like on a 2nd floor. You want a house that maybe has a 2nd floor on it. You can put a hatch in a doorway to keep the zombies out, or to keep them at bay. Definitely wanted to get, when you get some wood, make some hatches to be able to hatch the doorways, because that's kind of important. There's a lot of stuff. Taserface! Oh, thanks for the resub there, man. Appreciate that.
Taserface_78 just subscribed. I'm with you there, Ot. Rent is easier if you can put up with the slumlords.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the thing is that, you know, if you can put up with renting, I think renting's better just for me. It's not for everybody though. Most people don't like to rent. I mean, if I could own a house and have enough money that I didn't have to fix it, like work on it myself, you know, I'd be totally happy. All right, let's build a fire right here. Oh, I have no tinder. I have no tinder plugs. All right, let's get another torch out. We got to make some tinder plugs. Little better torch there. Let's make some tinder plugs. I forgot to do that. What do the zombies level mean when you enter like a farm area or something? Okay, so the little happy faces that you see when you enter into an area, that means that's sort of an indication of how difficult that area is going to be. And so if you have 1 or 2 red skulls up there, they're sort of the beginner zones, the beginner areas, the beginner POIs. If it's got 3 or 4 or 5, you just don't even want to go into them early, because you're just gonna die. It's just gonna kill you. There's nothing that you're gonna be able to do to survive it. Because the zombies are gonna be God dang it. God dang it. Seriously? There's pros and cons for both rent and own. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what's right for you. That's the thing. That is for sure. You gotta do what's right for you. There are pros and cons to each. I've been down that the homeowners road before as well, and it was nice to have your own home, but man, it's a lot of work too. And I just was not real good at it. I was not good at it. So yeah, the zombie levels, when you enter an area like the farm or a build, oh my freaking god, could I get a goddamn fire built? For good God's sake. 80% chance with that. Jesus criminy. So yeah, I just stick to the level 1 and 2 POIs right now. Now, Clever-sided, in like Afterlife, like we're playing later on today, There's no way to tell what the levels are on the POIs. All right, we finally got a freaking fire going. I'm gonna load it up with coal. Goodness gracious, Land of Goshen. That was just insanely difficult. I'm gonna eat that. We're going to put a little bit of water on here and then sleep for an hour just so we can get some rest back. Oh yeah, I can't make the running river oats yet because I don't have a pot. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. With my new computer, I can play 7 days and Long Dark and 7 days. Ultra settings, no lag. Nice. I want to try Interloper soon, but just can't imagine not having guns. Yeah, well, and you can do a custom Interloper cam, and you can turn on rifles and revolvers. We call it the Gunloper. You can turn on rifles and revolvers. Everything else will pretty much remain the same. You'll just have rifles and revolvers available in the world. There are a couple small differences. In the game, but they're nothing too much. I do have a couple cattails, so we'll eat those. I do have these cans of food I could always crack open if I really wanted to. And roll 20, and it rolls like a charm. Nice. Alright, let's add, there we go. I don't have a pot to porridge in, exactly. I don't have a pot to porridge in. I see what you did there, Kenneth. I like it. All right. I might have to bust these cans open just to get some food. Actually, though, I did that wrong. I should have drank my teas. I forgot I had so many teas. Oh man, that was my bad. That was totally my bad. Because what I should have done is I should have drank down some of these large teas because I would get calories back, plus I would get my water. And I failed to do that. I failed, boys and girls. So we are gonna have to do it. Let's just drop that there. Yeah, so we lost like 120 calories out of that. And we lost 120. Yeah, we lost 120, about 132. Is my fire going out? Yes, it is. We want that fire to keep going for a little while longer. Get a little more water going. Eat down a couple cans of beans. Hey, at least it kept us from starving, right? All right. I do have hat. I got all that stuff there. I should have put these down. Gosh dang it, I keep forgetting I have these 3 lovely deer hides. They're just gonna start rotting soon because I haven't put them down. Gosh dang it, I keep just carrying them around with me and sleeping with them on me. I've got 2 pry bars. Interesting. If I was to harvest that, it's 30 minutes. Let's just harvest that one. Yeah, more important, keep well-fed going. Well, we haven't even reached well-fed yet. Or have we? No, we haven't reached it quite yet. We've only lived 2 days, even though we're on day 4. That's a good torch. Let's break down some of these crappy torches that we have into sticks. It's funny, even though I have a lantern, I keep using torches, mainly because I want to torch walk. Yeah, we're just going to break down anything below 20, we're going to break down. Oh, that's our last one below 20. Okay, anything below 30, we're going to break down. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Okay, I'll break down the low 20s. Anything below 25, we're going to break down. I keep changing my mind. Okay. That's a good torch. That's a crappy torch. That's a crappy torch. That's a crappy torch. That's a decent torch. Well, I kept changing my mind based on the number of torches I had. I was like, well, I want to break down this one. No, I'll break down this one. No, I'll break down this. I was thinking I had a lot more, like, really low quality torches. But I had actually pretty decent torches, so. Okay, the hides are all still in pretty decent shape, so. Grab these mushrooms over here. I have, you mentioned a back scratcher, Taserface, and then I got this really bad itch right on my back. Right in a spot that I can't reach. I need your back scratcher. I need your back scratcher, man. I sort of want to check the basement up here, because the basement can sometimes have decent stuff in it. So I think we're going to swing up there really super quick and check it, since the weather's decent. It's funny, in early Interloper, there's two kinds of weather that you love. You love this weather right here, where there's hardly any wind, and you love blizzards, like all-out blizzards. Anything else in between, the windy weather or whatever, you hate, because it gets your torch blown out. In a blizzard, you're like, okay, I'm fine. I don't need a torch. The wolves can't get me anyway. Alright, I don't see any wolves down here. You know, I used to check these mailboxes because there was a time when you could find newsprint and candy bars and stuff in the mailboxes. Honestly, I think it's sad. I want them to bring that back again. I want them to bring back that lovely, juicy stuff in the mailboxes. It used to be so fun to go into a mailbox and go, oh, look, I got a candy bar. But now you can't do that. I mean, you can still check them. Chances are you just aren't going to get anything from them. Which I think kind of blows. Hey, look, some lantern oil for our lantern. Figure we might as well check the basement here. Okay, can of spray paint. Shove off. Shove off, can of spray paint. You got a moose attack. Uh-oh. Yeah, dog food and dog houses. I know. It was a glorious day. Hey, we got it. We got another sweatshirt, so that's kind of nice. That's what I think of the spray paint. Actually, I was trying to pick it up. I can just put it up here and laugh at it and be like, yeah, no. I'm not taking you with me. You just want to find a letterbox. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. I watched a lot of Blue's Clues back in the day, boys and girls. My daughter was obsessed. What's spray paint even used for? You can make markings in the snow and stuff on it.
Cold.
It's one of the most worthless things in the game, to be honest. The only thing more worthless than it is the flashlight. That and the flashlight are just two items in the game that they have their purpose, but they're not really worth that, you know. The purpose is kind of garbage. Hold on one second. I need to message my brother back. Just let him know. That's awesome. He's getting the house. It's useful for finding memento caches for the first time. How do you use it to find memento caches for the first time? Oh, like when you find it and you want to spray paint it or something? You want to spray paint where the cache is on the map? Is that what you're talking about? Frostbite affliction. Do they have AARP in Canada as we get tons of junk mail from them? Are we going to do a Forge this stream? Oh, no. We only have about another hour that we're going to be playing this character. We'll barely get to Mystery Lake. We'll barely get to Mystery Lake as it is, so... Sure would like to find a hacksaw. That'd be awesome. Plus, I have no heavy hammer, and I have no tools except the lantern and the bedroll. Which, I mean, the bedroll is a great tool, so. It's the American Association for Retired People, is what the AARP is. I doubt they have it in Canada. And here's some maple and birch. Look at all that maple and birch over here that we can't do a damn thing about because we have no way to cut it down. Boo. Hey, Dupera, how are you? Yes, this is the beginning of one of the last ready-to-go guides we're going to be doing. This is one of the last ready-to-go guides that we'll have because Desolation Point. Then we're gonna have to do something else. We'll have some fun with other things. You paint on the ground, it shows the exact location on the map, and you can connect that to the memento icon that shows up on the map. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I gotcha. You can know what direction you need to travel to get to the memento from there. Okay, got it now. I got it. I'm not very bright, but I got it. What series will we do next? Don't know. Called, make some more goddamn Tinder plugs. I'm not used to making Tinder plugs because this early in the game I usually have a ton of cattails and I don't need to make Tinder plugs.
Turned out pretty well.
All right, there we go. Let's make a little water here. Well, we'll come up with something fun. Come up with something fun to do. I'm going to add the Survive Outdoors book and the field dressing book. I never read those. There we go. Let's make a couple more Tinder plugs because we just need them. Dupera with the 34-month Twitch Prime. For that Twitch Prime sub there. Thank you very much, Dupera, for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that very, very much. And if you have a Twitch Prime sub, boys and girls, you can go link it to that site right there. You can link her up and do it yourself. Oh, it's more than 50% frozen. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Fan-freaking-tastic there. All right, let's drink that down. Just get some food and water from it. There we go. All right, deer is now down to where he needs to be. Get some meats off of him. There we go. All right. Our fire's still going. I was curious there if it was going to blow out. I mean, it still might because the wind is coming in. But we're still going to try to take this dude's hide. We're still going to try it. This is the weather we don't like, boys and girls. Okay, the weather, it shifted. It shifted back for us. Lovely, okay. Oh, now it's all foggy. Okay, okay. So it changed yet again on us. I was following YouTube when I can. How do I make a difference on Twitch? I'm a noob in that department. So on Twitch, just by being here, Taserface, I mean, you know, honestly, viewership is everything. I mean, the more viewers we have, the more it boosts our channel and stuff. So I appreciate that a ton. If you do have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account, and you can have basically a free Twitch. You can get a free sub every month. Other than that, subscribing here on Twitch always helps as well. So. But honestly, just being here is pretty freaking awesome, so. Alright, we're gonna head up to the village here, the road. We're just gonna follow the road down because crossing coastal highways water expanse in a fog is a very dangerous proposition. Very, very dangerous proposition. But over on the YouTube side, you know, if you hit the like button on the videos, that always helps. By the way, boys and girls, don't forget to hit that like button. It's right there. Just push the like button on the stream. You can even push the dislike button. Any interaction helps, good or bad. So, any interaction helps. I would prefer you didn't hit the dislike button, but hey, if you dislike it, you dislike it. There's nothing I can do about it. What is your percentage of your fire striker? 87. Hey, there's the well-fed bonus, baby. 3 days. 3 days without starving, so it's been rough though. It's hard to do that out of DP. But I say it's like 83. We'll go with 83. I like 83. That sounds like a good number. 92. Very nice. It's always good when you get a high level fire striker. That's always very nice. Aw, thanks, Taserface. I appreciate that. Your highest is 99. 999! That's my highest. 999! Well, the good news about this weather is, first of all, we can carry a torch through it all. Second of all, as you can see over there, we only have 1 arrow down temps. It's only -2. Because when it's foggy, it's generally warmer than when it's not. So, the fog, although the big downside of the fog is you can't see crap. You can see very, very short distance in front of you. Even using your peripheral, see how we can barely see that? See, out of my peripheral, I can see it. I can see it closer. When I'm looking straight at it, I can barely see it. So. Yep, the fog carries a little humidity in it. So yeah, it's a lot warmer. But hi, General Mom, how you doing? Hello, hello. And the like is up on the YouTube side. Thank you very much. Give it that big thumbs up there. Helps with that old algorithm. Which, of course, YouTube says they don't have a, you know, they don't have any sort of, like, algorithm that you can break. You know, they don't have an algorithm, so to speak. I'm sorry, YouTube is so full of crap with that. They push certain people, they push certain videos. You know, they say, well, people, your videos show up in people's feeds depending on what they like. And it's like, no, they show up in the feed if YouTube wants it to show up in the feed. YouTube decides what shows up in people's feeds. They can kind of, I've had some weird crap show up in my feed that I'm like, I've never looked at a video like this ever. Why am I getting, you know, this sort of a video showing up in my feed? And it's because YouTube wants it there. I checked out Even Dark. He's so bored on day 903. He's breaking down old campfires, doing spray paint cave art. Oh yeah. I sort of figured that would happen eventually. I mean, that's gonna happen with any run you do on there. Hey, there's some food here. Hello and goodbye. You're gonna lay down for a bit extra. Hey man, have a good rest of your night, man. You don't know your search history is a good predictor of what you find in your feed. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't ever search for anything, Marley. I'll watch a video, and then, you know, I mainly watch, like, Cap and Hadrian, and a few others of those, but then all of a sudden I get, like, these political videos. I've never looked at a political video in my life, and all of a sudden get a political video out of nowhere, and I'm like, how does this fit into what I've watched? I watch Long Dark, 7 Days to Die, and I watch some music videos every once in a while. How do I all of a sudden get a political video in my feed? I mean, I understand it's political season, but still, based on, you know, how they curate videos for you, I shouldn't get any of those videos. Because I never search for those, I never look for those, I never watch those. So it makes me think, oh, they're just putting it in there because, hey, honestly, the politics thing said to everyone, it's annoying as heck. Yeah, it is annoying as heck. It's like, no, if I want to look for political stuff, I'll look for political stuff, you know? I'm so tired. I played 7 days a day, 4 hours, some Minecraft for 2 hours, and now an hour and a half of Long Dark. Oh, man, Eggster, you've been at it all day. You've been at it all day and all evening. Go get some rest, my friend. You deserve it.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Well, I don't think they are, so I'll take that flask. That flask is mine now, suckers. And you're infected. Yeah, chopping down stumps is going to become your big thing, Clever-Sighted. You'll want to chop down a bunch of stumps and get some honey.
Thank goodness.
We got the hacksaw! Huzzah! Huzzah, Mr. Hacksaw. Oh, you know what we need to do? And we got a toolkit. They've been sticking in a lot of political ads on YouTube last month, yeah. Well, you can definitely tell who's paying for stuff. I mean, that's the thing. Politicians are paying to have that stuff put in their front and center. That's why I'm saying that's more. I guess that's more what I'm saying, Marley. Is there is a pay for play system with YouTube. If you pay them enough money, your stuff will get sent out to people who may have no interest in it whatsoever. And I wish it wasn't that way, but that's just the reality it is. That's just the reality there is. YouTube is totally pay to play. If you pay them enough, they will send out your stuff. Look at Disney and those guys. They've paid YouTube a lot of money, and their stuff gets promoted quite a bit on YouTube, even though it keeps getting slammed down and people are like, no, I don't want this. It still gets promoted a lot. I guess it's global news again. Yeah, probably. Bedroll in Hibernia. Yeah, we got the bedroll in the cave. We got the bedroll in the cave. So, not in Hibernia. Did I check the register? I did check the register. Excellent. Okay. So, how heavy are we? We're at 44. Okay, we're good. We're good. Will I go back for those birch and maple? Oh, you know what we need to do? You know what we need to do here at the garage? We do need to just drop a few things here at the garage. There we go. We'll drop the hides. We'll drop these couple of guts. Get these hides all nice and out. They're always watching us. I know they're always watching us. It's 5 a.m. Go to bed, Eggster. Go to bed. Come on now. You're up way too late, my friend. Way too late. Okay, and we'll drop a little bit of the coal here. There we go. Let's drop that book and drop that book. And we do need to get a little rest because we're completely exhausted. Did you get the limited edition rifle in the garage? Well, no, because I don't play on I don't play on a difficulty level I can get that one. I can't get the rifle. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Well, as a fellow night owl, I completely understand, Eggster. I completely get it. I'm a night owl, too. Sorry, my brother was texting me back what was going on with this new place. Text points! Text points. Okay. I sort of want to go out and do a little night reconnaissance here. We're a little lighter now. Will we try another Gunloper series anytime soon? That might be fun to do after we finish up with Desolation Point Start this week. It might be fun to do another Gunloper. Maybe just turn on the pistol, not even put on the rifle. Figured I'd look into the cars around here real quick. Do the misery for more deaths. Yeah, misery I'm kind of done with. After my last run in misery, I'm just like, I just have no fun playing it. I don't find it enjoyable. I find that I just am ignoring chat like 90% of the time because I'm just like so concentrated on what we have to do to survive that I'm just like, nah, I'm good. It's just not fun for me. And that's what Long Dark needs to be about. That's what Long Dark needs to be about. It needs to be about having fun. Well, that's what any game needs to be about. Is that the bear? That's the bear down there. The bear's right down the road. Hopefully the moose isn't out here. Tease the bear? No, that would just be mean. Is there only one spawn point in Misery? Yeah, it's the same spawn point every time. Boring. Yeah, there was a wolf on my butt. I was just kind of running to get away from him. Bear Moose, something battle? I don't know what that is. Kaiju battle? I don't know what a kaiju battle is. Is that where they go is that where they like fly through the air at each other? Ah! Hey, some more matches. Nice. I seem to get that box of matches there a lot. Spray paint? God dang it, stop giving me the spray paint. Kaiju are big Japanese monsters like Godzilla. Oh, like Godzilla. Okay, gotcha. I got it now. Well, thank you for explaining, because yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that. So that's very interesting. Hey, we got 2 boxes of matches so far, so I'm happy with that. And out of those 2 boxes of matches on our first 4 days of gameplay, how many have we used? 0! 0 matches! We've not used any matches on our first days of gameplay. See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta be nice and conservative with the matches. Stupid spray paint. I hates you. I hates you. Hates you, my precious. Excuse me, can I search that metal container that I was pointing right at? That you were not letting me touch for some reason? Some weird, odd reason. Hey, we got a free cup of herbal tea. A free box of crackers.
Food.
Yeah, we could always use more food, exactly. Always use more food. Atheenon's got those night moves. And I am not going to go back for the birch and maple. We'll get more birch and maple as we go. It's too dangerous to go back for the birch and maple, to be honest. It just truly is. A little more agua. Thank you for the agua. Appreciate it. Let's grab a little bit of cloth here. Just gonna feel around in the dark till we get some cloth. And there's some more curtains there. Nice. And another curtain there. Very nice. Bed there. Let's go ahead and eat the chips. Eat a candy bar. Slam down some heavy teas. Get some water and some food from those. There we go. There's 1. And there's 2. There we are. I drank that one too much, but that's okay. And they'll sleep till it's daylight out. Woo! There we go. Alrighty. The PP Perrier is very tasty.
I can carry much more.
Let's drink that one down to there. Gonna get a flare out. That's a bear. And that's a wolf. I got wolves and bears now. There's a wolf right there. And he's scared now because of the bear. Yeah, every once in a while I'll drink a whole cup, Eggster.
thought
It
to
doesn't
look
matter.
here.
We got plenty. Don't worry about it. Well, hello, Mr. Bear. Would you like to help me, sir? I need some protection from wolves. You know what to do. You scare them off for me, okay? You're sleepy? Go get some sleep. Go get some sleep, Eggster.
Too much stuff to
I feel guilty keeping you up so late. Or in this case, so early. Now you're making me feel guilty. If you're tired, you go to sleep. That's all right. We'll be wrapping up in about 45 minutes anyway. So, you know, if you want to hang out for 45 more minutes, we'll be wrapping up with Long Dark and switching over to some 7 Days Afterlife. So, you know, you can do that. I will have a good day. You get some rest, my friend. I want you to be bright and shiny for tomorrow's stream. I want you to be all shiny and bright and happy. And I know how I get. I get cranky when I don't sleep. Marley the Garage Moose is probably the most elusive of all. Yes, he is. That Garage Moose is very, very elusive. God, we haven't got one pot in this whole place. I don't have a pot to piss in, boys and girls.
this food.
Just a big bear that might bite your face off. Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. Bye, Eggster. Have a good one, buddy. Get some good sleep, man. Have sweet dreams. Have sweet dreams of much loot in the long dark. May your looting up go very successfully. We got a piece of rabbit meat. Why did we get a piece of rabbit meat? What kind of condition is it even in? Is it 83%? And we got a tater as well. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Hey, Clever Sighted, how you doing? Welcome back. Restarting test number 2. Oh, restarting in 7 days? Hey, you know, 7 days, don't ever feel bad about restarting the game. Ah, we're fine. I just had to get back over here. So I could come in here and cook up the meat real quick. There we go. Hey, Aquarius Black, going good, going good. We're on day about 5 from the Desolation Point spawn. We looted up most of Desolation Point. Now we're in Coastal Highway, kind of doing a little looty booty and scooty. Trying to stay alive, you know? That's always the trick. Hey, I'm gonna drop the tater. I'm gonna drop that. Okay, you just go away. I don't like you. You're annoying. You're annoying me. I still haven't got a damn pot. So I don't have a pot to pee in right now, which is really sad. Yum, yum. Eat that sucker down. Alright, let's get a can on there. Let's get some, I'm gonna put that herbal tea in there because that herbal tea we found. Let's go ahead and... Okay, I don't need to do any of that. Okay, excellent. So we get a cooking skill from the tea. And then the tater is gonna give us a skill, give us some food as well. Yeah, we're gonna load up and head over to Misanthrope. And we got cooking too. Look at us. Look at us being all fancy cooking too. Alright, we're 38 kilos right now. We're gonna grab our hides. Grab our guts. See how much of this we can carry. I want my sewing book. Alright, we're good to go. Oh no, I can't. Oh, we're too heavy. We're too heavy. We're too heavy. We must drop sticks. Must drop sticks. There we go. Now we good. Now we good. We need a pot for the porridge. We need a pot for the porridge. We're actually heading out of here, me, for Florida. We are going to be going Misanthrope, Jackrabbit Island, and Fishing Village up the river and gone. So, finally found the dongle for my wireless headset and set it back up on my computer. Took only half a year. It only took a year to find it. Didn't seem to work right with Twitch for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't know. I don't even know what a dongle is. God, was microwaving leftover Chinese, realized I had a bowl full of unused soy sauce packets and duck sauce packets and dozens of unopened fortune cookies. Well, at least you get to go through and find what your fortune may be, Kenneth. You could go through, like, all those fortune cookies and find your fortune. So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of dip over here. We're gonna try to grab the fishing huts as we go, too, because these fishing huts can have a heavy hammer in them, possibly. It's a little thing you plug into the USB port on the PC that wirelessly connects a headset. Oh, okay, I got it. So it's a little thing you just plug in. Yeah, see, I have mine hardwired in, so I'm all hardwired. I'm old school. I hardwire everything. The only thing I don't have hardwired is my TV. I have the internet wirelessly going to my television, but that's about it. That's just so I can watch YouTube and stuff on my TV. Because I'm lazy. And I didn't want to hardwire it. I could hardwire it, but I just didn't want to run the cord. God, I'm gonna have to cancel my internet. I'm gonna have to. God, I'm gonna have so much to do in the next couple of months.
It's starting to weigh me down.
So much to do. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we're a little bit overweight still. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a can. Oh, no, cancel that. I want to eat this can of food. Eat this can of dog food real quick. Oh, I got a lot of water. I can drop some of that. That's good. That's good. We can drop some of that. Drink some water. We'll just throw down that torch and just get another torch. That'll lower us down. There we go. I never use soy sauce either. I don't like the taste of soy sauce, to be honest. I like the duck sauce, and I like the sweet and sour sauce. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of soy sauce for some reason. Just for me, it just doesn't do anything for me. But I don't really order out anymore either, so I'm good there. Hey, Fenris, how you doing? I'm so annoyed CH doesn't have a cooking pot. So many runs where I'm dripping with oats and have to leave the region to cook it, yeah. I may use one in a meal. The problem is that every order's 5 or 6. Straight up zombies are fast at night. Yeah, at nighttime, Clover-sided, you don't want to be out. And in the first week of gameplay, nighttime is hole up in a house and just kind of like rip stuff apart, take apart furniture, use your axe to bang apart furniture and get wood and cloth and that sort of stuff. You do not want to go out at night. Going out at night is a death sentence early in the game. Get on by me, doggy. Oh, I forgot to have those guts on me. Used to make my own fried rice, but such a pain to prepare. I'd easier to just get takeout, yeah. Unfortunately, it is. That's the unfortunate truth about it. Sometimes it's just easier to get the takeout. I keep going, I'm gonna pick up sticks. No, I can't pick up any sticks. I'm already too heavy. I'm already too heavy. But I'm doing good, Fenris. I'm doing good. We got about another half-hour long dark that we're gonna be playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die Afterlife. I have a hard cut-off at 6 o'clock tonight. At 6 o'clock tonight, I need to stop playing and go meet my daughter for dinner. For her birthday dinner, so.
I'm so cold. Warming up again.
There we go. I probably just walked by a whole bunch of stuff, but that's okay.
I have to leave something behind.
Yeah, because the place we're going to meet at is about 17 minutes away. I told her I'd meet her there right before 6:30, so. Yep. We're going to Applebee's tonight. Hey, I got another hat. I like that. Got another hat there. That's kind of nice. Want some spring rolls and vegan Thai chicken on rice? There's a place we go to that has the best, like, they have the best, like, tofu spring rolls. And they come with this amazing homemade peanut sauce. Oh my god. Their peanut sauce is so good. And don't say peanut sauce 10 times fast because it starts sounding wrong. I know there's some of you in chat right now going peanut sauce, peanut sauce, peanut sauce, peanut sauce. Yeah, it starts to sound wrong after about the 10th time. I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying. But they have great peanut sauce there. You have to put the peanut sauce on it. You got to put peanut sauce. You got to really enunciate your words. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is probably one of my favorite foods. I'll put peanut butter on just about anything. More spray paint! Stop the madness! Hey, we got another couple herbal tea. That's nice. I will take that book, maybe just to burn it. We'll see.
Not gonna be.
Ooh, second pair of underwear. Huzzah! Okay, so we need to do some repairs. I have a sewing kit. We've got a sewing kit. We got a bit of cloth. Let's drop these deer hides. I don't know. I need to check my food situation, though. Yeah, we're kind of sucking on food hard. That's okay. There we go. Put a couple liters of water up there. Okay, I need to repair up a couple items. I need to repair up this hat, even though it sucks. Actually, I'm gonna repair these first. The hat, I got another hat, so I don't really need to repair that hat, to be honest. Okay, I just wanted to get those back up to where they aren't being, like, they aren't getting ruined. Oh, and then I forgot to put on my thin wool sweater. Let's repair the thin wool sweater up. We finally found the thin wool sweater, which is great. You need to repair that up at least one time so it doesn't get ruined by the weather. There we go. Our socks, yeah, let's just repair that, because why not? Gives us a cookie, it gives us a skill up in repair, so that's good. So our undies are good, pants are good. The hat is almost destroyed. I'm just gonna repair it once, just so it doesn't get destroyed. There we go. That puts it back to where it gives us a little bit of warmth. It's not being destroyed. We can rip that up. All right. Break down a little bit of that. Let's drink a couple more teas here. Gotta make sure I don't drink too much, yeah. I drink, yeah, see, that one I didn't drink enough of, so we need to drink that down a little bit more. There we go. There we are. Excellent. Okay. I grabbed my hides and guts, right? Okay. Oh, I dropped some water up there. That's what I did. It's like, why am I so much lighter now? I feel so much lighter.
Too heavy. I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah, we'll rest at Jackrabbit Island, I think. Actually, this weather looks good enough for a regular torch, possibly. Little ribbity rabs out here. You know, I could stone a couple rabbits and just build a nice fire here. Not the worst idea I've ever had. Plus, it would give us a little outdoor time. I know there's another rabbit around here. Where are you, my little friend? Oh, he's out there. Okay. Come here, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to kill you like that. That's just the way life goes some days. You have meats that I need to survive.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
And there's a fishing hut up here that we can live in for a night. We can cook up some rabbits and sleep in. Yeah, go get some food, General Mom, for sure. I know when I get in about 20 minutes, I'm going to be taking like a 2 or 3 minute break. I'm going to go make myself a sandwich and give myself a little sandwich and some chips to tide me over till I go have dinner with my daughter tonight. Because I'm feeling a little on the hungry side, too. There's something down on the shore down there. I wonder what this is. It looks like a suitcase, but is it too far out for me to get to? Yep, it's too far out to get to. Why would you do that, game? You put the suitcase too far out to get to. That's annoying.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
That's just really annoying, to be honest. They put the suitcase out there on ice that I can't get to because I'll just fall in, because you have to search the suitcase as well. And by the time you get out there and search the suitcase, you'll be dead. Exactly. Exactly. It's bait. It's bait. They're baiting us out there.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, these rabbit carcasses, I need to move them out of the way here. So you take these guts and put them up here. Grab that newsprint, I'll turn that into, these aren't curing in here, I just need them out of the way. Rabbits I need out of the way too. You will not go on top of there for some reason, huh? Okay. Need to get my bedroll down here. And then let's just go ahead and sleep for like 4 hours. We're not gonna sleep for long. I just want to get some rest back so we aren't losing health while we're harvesting up rabbits. There we go. Okay. Now we can go ahead and harvest Mr. Ribbity Rab up here. Get his meats. Then we'll get the meats from the other rabbit. We'll eat both of those. They do like to bait us in this game for sure. They like to bait us in this game a lot, so it doesn't surprise me that they would throw a little trap out there for the unwary. Get that hide.
Eat anything right about now.
Yeah, well, how about a little bit of meats? There you go. Get that other gut. But yeah, Marley, I could see the developers really doing that for newbies. Newbies who come in and go, oh, look, there's a suitcase. I'll go get it. And then they're like, yeah, nice try. Drop that gut here, too, just so I don't have the smell on me. Really? You're just gonna not let me pick the gut up at all? Do I have any teas left to drink? Yes, I have 1 tea left to drink. We'll drink that one down. And we're also going to drop those 3 teas there because I think those are all possibilities of us getting skill ups. And let's cook up the coffee. Get a skill up from that. Skill up from that one. Oh, I'm drinking it too. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And then no skill up there and a skill up from that one. Excellent. Cook that up. And eat it. Let's take the hide with our hands. What I'd like if it gave us a full-scale blizzard, I'd love that. Take the gut with our knife, or with our hatchet, our hacksaw. Jesus Christ, the tool that we have. Let's put it that way. The tool that we have. There's one other thing I need to just drop off. I have not... Oh, we haven't even searched these. Newsprint, I can turn that into some tinder plugs. That'll be nice. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff here. We're going to drop that. We drop all these wires. Drop all of those. That's almost a kilo's worth of stuff right there. Let's go ahead and break our torches down that we can break down. I hate beachcombing, don't do it often. I saw an actual boat on the coast with no way to get to it. I fell in the ice just as the search showed up. Yeah. So some of them just are traps, so you can't run out and get them. Now, if that suitcase out there, if that was just a stick or a fish or something like that, you could run out and grab it and get back. But if it's got some sort of search option, you're probably not going to make it. All right, time to break into the reserves. Time to eat the crackers. And drink some water. Add a little time onto the fire. There we go. In Bleak Inlet, I searched the trunk, but I was inching carefully towards it. Not the crackers. Yes, the crackers. Crackers, because crackers don't matter. I'm doing pretty good, Faith. I had a very rough night last night, and I didn't set my alarm, and so I woke up a little bit after noon, and then it took me about 20 minutes to get the stream set up because I was busy trying to get a Desolation Point start, and it was giving me every start except Desolation Point. So that was a little frustrating, but things are going good now. In about 15 minutes, we're going to switch over, and we're going to do some Afterlife for a couple hours. And then I'm going and having a birthday dinner with my daughter, so taking her out for her 29th birthday.
Back is getting kind of heavy.
Release the crackers? Is that like releasing the Kraken? Would be cool if you could use a fishing line to drag it to you. That would be nice. That would be super awesome. Yeah, she's turning 29 today. It's like, holy crap. Where'd the time go? Alright, no dead body back there, so we're just gonna not do that. Oh, I will wish her happy birthday from chat, for sure. And and Faith, my brother got, he's getting the house that they put an offer in on. Today was the deadline for them to either accept the offer or counter offer or refuse the offer. And they went ahead and accepted the offer, and so this next month and a half is going to be super busy because I'm going to be, by the end of November, I'm not going to be living here any longer, so, or by the beginning of November, I'm not going to be living here anymore, so good times. I gotta call my insurance. I'll call my rental place up and tell them, yep, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay through October, but November I'm gone. And that is why they should have given me a discount and signed a 1-year lease with me. Because if they had done that, I would not be leaving. But in their words, signing a lease is good for the renter because it guarantees that they'll pay the same price for their place for a year. Which, to that I explained to them, no. A lease is good for the person that is renting because that guarantees that they have income for a year. Not the other way around. Don't flip it, because that's not what it's there for. The lease is not something. The lease is actually a bad thing for the renter, because a lease ties you in for a year, regardless of your circumstances, and there's penalties and fees if you break that lease early. Yeah, I was like, what? I was just like, I was flabbergasted when they told me that. Because every year they've always had a month-to-month option, and then they had a lease option, you know, for a year, and that lease option usually was like, maybe it wasn't a lot. It was like you save $50 a month on your rent, but over a year, that's like $600 that you're saving on your rent. So that's a pretty big deal, you know. Oh, they raise the rent on me every year, Fire Monkey Rob, because in Oregon they can only raise the rent by a certain amount every year. So because they passed a law that said renters can only raise an X amount of percentage every year, which everybody was like, yay, that's wonderful. That means they can only raise it that amount. No. That's not what it means. That means that the rental company is going to raise it every year on every person, no matter what, by that percentage, because that's the only opportunity they ever get to raise the rent. They can't make any exceptions for people who are, you know, they could make exceptions, but they won't make any exceptions for people who've rented for them for a long time or anything like that. And I used to get preferential treatment on that because I've been here for a decade. So my rent would go up very little every single time. But now that they can only raise it once a year by a certain percentage, by God, they raise it by that percentage every single year now. And here's the sad thing, is that, say you're paying $1,000 in rent, and they can only raise the rent 10%. Well, it's only going to raise $100. Say you're paying $1,500 in rent. Guess what? They can now raise it by $150. Because the more your rent goes up, the more they can raise the rent money-wise on you every time. People who thought that the percentage thing was a great thing are morons. They're absolute morons. Very short-sighted morons. Because now the rental companies are encouraged to raise it by that percentage every single year on every single person. It sucks. It really, truly does. Oh, they'll do it every year. Yeah, and that's the thing. And they do it every year because they're allowed to. They're allowed to do it every year. They can only do it once, but they're allowed to do it every year by a certain percentage. So by God, they raise it up every single year. And it sucks. It sucks. Well, no, I'm talking about the rental people who were all happy that it was only going to raise a certain percentage every year. It's like, no, that's not something to be happy about. That's something to be concerned about. Yeah, it's compound interest on your rent. That's what it is. It literally is compound interest on your rent. Because the higher your rent is, the more they can do it. Typically, what use does brass give? Early in the game, clever-sided, you don't really need brass. Brass, you smelt it down in a forge to make bullet casings. So you make bullet casings with brass, and that's what it's good for. So yeah, just early game, you can usually sell it to the trader and not really worry about it, or you can start hoarding it for later on. But brass isn't usually an issue later on in the game. But yeah, brass is just made for it's just for bullet casings, and that's it. So you don't really need it early in the game. Well, you know what, Fire Monkey? I'm moving in with my brother, beginning of November. So, by the beginning of November, I'll be fully moved in with him. And you know, I'll still be paying him some money each month, you know, because I'll be living with him. So I'll be paying some rent to him each month, but it's going to be substantially less. It's actually going to cost me less. It's going to cost me less to rent a storage unit and live with him than it's costing me to live here right now. Substantially less. Well, Charles, we're talking about 7 Days to Die. Yes, you can use brass, revolver brass for lures in Long Dark, but in 7 Days to Die, brass is only used for making bullet casings. That's it. But yes, in Long Dark, brass is used for a couple things, for making more bullets, and it's also used for making some fishing lures. So yeah, and also I think the other thing that kind of hurt is that our apartment complex that I currently live in, it used to be owned by a local company that they sold out to one of the big megacorps, and the megacorps don't care about you at all. The local company actually took into account, you know, how long you'd been living in the place. You know, they took into account a lot of things. And the big megacorp, they don't care. There's some faceless company in California that could care less about any of us, so. Which I think they need to stop large companies from buying places like that. I think they really do. Or they should only allow them to own a certain amount of them or something. There's too much consolidation of real estate in the hands of very few, and that's a bad thing. That is a bad, bad thing. You should not be able to own private houses if you're a company. If you're like a multinational company. Sure, if you're small, You know, like my ex-wife's sister. Her and her husband own like 2 houses. They own 2 houses that they rent out, and they, you know, and they rent those out, and they, you know, live in their other house, and that's their income. You know, that's sort of their job, is they maintain those and they keep them up, and you know, and that's sort of their thing. But, you know, they don't own 25, 30,000 houses like some of the companies. BlackRock, they don't own like tons and tons of houses and basically price control all the rent.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
I don't know, but I want it. I want it now. I want it. All right, so we got all stuff in here. Let's go out to the fishing hut. You end up with a low bidder maintenance taking care of the complex. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems. Is you get the maintenance just goes down. The maintenance on this place has gone through the toilet since it got taken over by the big company, because they just don't care. They'll deal with something if they need to, but there was an apartment out here that burned about, I don't know, 2 years ago, and they're just finally starting to fix it up. And I understand that may be part due to insurance or something like that, but they're just starting to get it fixed up. I figured we'd come out here and check this fishing hut real quick. Alright, I got a couple cans of dog food I can choke down for the night. Yeah, we do not have that much food right now. Luckily, when we go up the river here, we'll get a bunch of food, so. You'll own nothing and be happy. Yeah, exactly. You will own nothing and be happy. That is what they want for us. For most of us normal people, that's what they want for us. That's what they are moving towards. That's what you see with, like, streaming services. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy about it. Buy physical media, boys and girls. It's the way to go. Buy physical media. Buy your movies and your TV shows that you really like. Don't depend on some faceless streaming service to give it to you.
Too much stuff.
Because as easy as they can give it to you, they can take it away from you as well. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You'll live and die based on how our company feels. It feels like that, doesn't it? It's freaking scary sometimes to think about. Let's harvest that up real quick. Is fishing a percentage chance of catch the same all throughout difficulty settings? Actually, Charles, on Interloper, fishing is more difficult. The number of fish available to you is a lot less on Interloper than it is on other difficulties. So yeah, as you go up in difficulty level, the fish do become more scarce and harder to catch. Same as PS and Xbox games. That stuff's all digital now. Yeah, that's you know, I mean, I take that risk with all the video games I play here, but honestly, if these all went away tomorrow and the internet would have to crash, I don't think Steam is going anywhere, so I'm not too concerned about it. But, you know, if it all went away tomorrow, that's what it is, you know. You have to just understand, if you don't own physical media, you have to understand anything that you don't own physically can be taken away from you at the whim of whoever, you know, is renting it to you. Because honestly, even video games, technically I'm renting the right from Steam to play The Long Dark. I don't own The Long Dark, I'm renting the right to play it. And anything that you're renting, even, you know, you can be taken away. If the company goes under, if Steam, heaven forbid, Steam went out of business. Say Steam, something happened and Steam just like went out of business. All the games that we own on it, we don't own them anymore. We'd have to repurchase all those. We'd have to repurchase them all. Yeah, Texas Lily, it is the rich getting richer on the backs of the poor. Book bans have made it difficult to find some classic books. Yeah, you need to get out there and find them, because yeah, they are some of them are getting really rare to find. Oh, that could solve all of our food problems right here. Dang it, you stupid wolf. Why'd you have to come after me? Go after that deer. I don't know which is scarier, being on the government dole or at the mercy of mega billionaires who can change their minds at a whim. Well, you know, ultimately it's no different than, you know, the feudal system. I mean, back in those days, they were at the whim of their masters. We are still at the whim of some masters, but we just live in a much more gilded cage than they did back then. Is that a dead wolf on the ice? That's a dead wolf on the ice, isn't it? Well, I was hoping you'd go get Mr. Deer there. To be honest, I would rather be at the mercy of mega billionaires. And here's why. Mega billionaires will eventually die. Things can change when a mega billionaire dies. You know, so they could eventually die, and ultimately, even mega billionaires like Disney can have huge failures because people can actually rise up and vote against them. But if you're at the mercy of the government is probably never going to go away. The government will only continue to tighten its hold on its people over a period of time, and it will only get steadily worse, in my opinion. But that's just me. I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. That's just my opinion of it. If I had to choose, I'd rather be at the mercy of mega billionaires. I like Elon Musk. I don't see anything wrong with Elon Musk. It's funny how Elon Musk, who was the darling of everybody for so long because he was on the forefront of electrical cars, is now this big evil bad guy. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. The guy's not changed any. He's still, like, on the forefront of all this stuff. But I have no problem with Elon Musk at all. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Government can't get rid of daylight savings time. I know, they need to get rid of that. That's such garbage. I mean, as much as I don't like Bill Gates, you know, the gross animal experiments, okay. What I don't know anything about animal experiments, but I know they happen all the time. I know animal experiments have happened since the dawn of time, and me reading to the universe is not going to change that. Me not, and honestly, me not liking Elon Musk, he's got FU money to people who have FU money at this point, so, you know, it's not, I don't think he's doing anything that's that horrible. I mean, what horrible experiments, so if I Google search Elon Musk animal experiments, I'm sure I'll get something, right? Elon Musk anime animal experiments. So what is Elon Musk doing animal experiments? Oh, for the animal. Oh, for monkey brains. For the the electronic thing. Yeah, I'd rather have him do it on animals than people. I know that sounds horrible, but I'd rather have him do it on animals than people. Maybe I'm a heartless asshole for that, but well, Marley, I eat bacon, so I have no problem them doing things to pigs. You gotta understand, I eat animal products all the time, so I have no qualms about animals. I have no qualms about eating animals at all. So I'm afraid that's gonna be something that we'll have to agree to disagree on, because you know, as long as he's making bacon out of those pigs after he does something to them, I'm not, you know, but then again, I don't anthropomorphize animals. Animals are animals. Animals are not thinking beings. So I would rather have things tested out on animals than people, because people are a completely different thing than animals. I mean, I know Disney tries to tell us that animals are like humans, but they aren't. Animals do not reason, they do not think. Animals do things based on survival and instinct. They don't think, though. They don't think like us, Marley. The animals don't think like us, period. They don't. An animal has never created a computer. An animal has never created what we've created. So animals don't think like us. They aren't thinking beings. They feel. I'm not saying they don't feel. They feel, but they feel and they do things on survival and then on instinct. They're more instinctual animals than us. Now, yes, Homo sapiens are animals, but we are on a different level. So we'll agree to disagree, because I'll never agree that animals are equal to humans. Period. I will never ever agree to that. That is not what I believe, and I don't believe that to be true. And it's fine if you believe that. I will just strongly agree to disagree with you on it. But, I mean, the anthropomorphization of animals is a very recent feature in human psychology. Within the last 100 years or so. Before that, people were pretty reasonable about animals are animals, people are people. I don't want people to torture animals, no. Because they can still feel things, they still have feelings, but they don't think like we do. They don't think like we do. They don't do that. That's just not what they do. But you know, hey, that's just my opinion again. That's just my opinion. And hey, if I'm wrong, you know? But that's sort of where I am, so. Animals are animals, I'm not saying they're human. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people, though, who do believe that animals equate to humans. I don't know. Animal experimentation is one of those things where we've done that a lot throughout history. And I don't know. I think human trials are good, but I would rather have things that are dangerous tested on animals instead of people. If I have to have a hierarchy scale, I'd rather have them tested on animals than people. And there's a lot of things that we have to, you know, there's a lot of things out there that we would not have if we didn't test them on animals first. I do need to make a fire, though, and get some torches. Well, you know, if we stripped us naked and dropped us into the wild, on survival level, we're about a 3. You put into the effect all of our tools and all that sort of stuff, and we become a 10. But humans are pretty squishy.
That did it.
We're squishy fighters when it comes down to it. We go squish really fast. We are damn squishy. We have very thin skin. We aren't resistant to most temperatures and most things. We dry out really quick. We overheat very quickly. We freeze very quickly. But we're adaptable. That's one of our biggest things is we're adaptable. We adapt. Yeah, without tools we die. Oh well, I mean, you look at great parts of the Southwest of America. Before 100 years ago or so, there were very few people that even lived out there. Because it was such a harsh environment and there was no air conditioning. And now that we have all that, people live out there in great, you know, quantities. In deserts and places that, you know, they shouldn't be living. Yeah, you know, you have to do any sort of experimentation on animals. You have to do ethically, but yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, cybernetics is the future. Eventually, someone's gonna develop technology. Yeah, I'd rather be Musk too. Why do you think they're coming after Musk right now on the? Why do you think NASA's going after Elon Musk so heavily? Because NASA gets all of its funding from the government, and if Elon Musk can do it, why do we need NASA to go into space? If private corporations can start going into space, where, you know, ultimately out there is eventually where we're gonna need to go. It may not happen tomorrow, but all scientists do agree that one day our sun will grow cold or expand, but eventually it'll die. and we'll need to be out there somewhere. We'll need to be out into the you know, into the rest of the universe if we want the human species to survive. Who knows if we'll even be around by then, though? We could be, you know, on the cosmic scale timeline. Us humans are a very small blip on the radar. I found it fun. Neil deGrasse Tyson had a show that was very interesting. He kind of put it in perspective on a universal scale. It was like, you know, if you take the entirety of the universe as a month, you know, a calendar month, you know, the Earth is like the last second of the last day of the month, and we are a very small portion of that. You know, it's like just on a cosmic scale how little, you know, it's like the Earth was on the last day and we are on the last minutes of the last day of that month or something. It was like, dang, we are very small compared to it all. Our first aid kit's something you need to covet. Oh yeah, first aid kits are definitely something clever-sided. Hang on to those. They give you a huge advantage. Try to use bandages, the first aid bandages, as much as you can early in the game. Try to save the first aid kits for very dire necessities where you are really, like, dying and really, really getting hurt. Alright. We could fix Earth to a point where we could probably develop our space program to leave this galaxy. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, we have to eventually, Marley. I mean, you know, the future of Earth is out there. The biggest barrier we reach with that is traveling outside of our own solar system. Just the travel times involved are just, you know, astronomically huge. And kind of mind-boggling to think how long it would take. Tier 5, 6 quests, later Horde Nights. Covet those first aid bandages, yeah. Yeah, keep the first aid kits for sure. The first aid kits are very, very important. Oh, well, I mean, personally, I don't think, Marley, we have any business being out in space. We can't even be kind to each other on our own planet. We can't even be kind to each other here. Why should we be out there? We can't even be nice to each other around here. We got a long ways to go. I mean, if there's any proof of aliens being out there, is that they haven't tried to contact us yet. That they've left us alone in our own little crappy little world, and, you know, fighting with each other over borders and religion and politics. They came to, you know, because really any sort of race of beings that has probably reached out into the stars effectively has probably, you know, they probably have mostly a homogenous or homogenized society where they're kind of working together with each other. And we aren't there yet. We aren't there yet. We just aren't. And if you think about it, I mean, to actually get out to that scale, to be able to reach out into the stars to that extent, you would sort of have to have one society that is cohesive, and we can't even do that yet. Energy sources, yep. The energy source for actual space travel, we don't really have yet. Yeah, sort of like a utopian Star Trek in a way. Either that or several strong factions, like 1 or 2 strong factions, but I mean, right now, Earth has probably how many wars going on at any given time? You know, we're never going to be able to reach for those stars until we can actually solve a lot of our problems here on Earth. Not effectively, anyway. I think The Expanse did a great job at looking at that. You know, having Earth, Mars, the Belters, you know, having that whole dynamic. I think The Expanse did a really good job kind of looking at that dynamic and dissecting it a little bit. We are Belters for sure. Beltaloda! Beltaloda! Yes! We are the Beltalodas! I think we have about there's over like, it's like 214 different countries on the world right now. Well, and that's the thing too, Marley. Neil deGrasse Tyson has pointed that out as well, is that if anything will explore the cosmos, it could be AI. And that could be what we encounter if aliens actually come to Earth. It won't be the aliens, it'll be whatever technology they created to go out into the universe. If the entire time of the universe existed in a calendar year, humans would came about 11:48 p.m. on December 31st. That's what it was, Goonies. Yes, that's what it was. That was great. I love that. Neil deGrasse Tyson pointed that out, and that was a great thing to point out. Frankly, we've not contacted by aliens because FTL's... Yeah, well, faster than light speed is not reality. You can't do that. Well, as far as we understand, you cannot travel faster than light. Now, you can travel close to the speed of light, but the closer you get to the speed of light, the more things slow down around you as well. So, we'll meet the alien avatars first. Could be. Could be. Well, boys and girls, we are on day 6, 7, where we've lived 5 days. We've got a pretty good bunch of stuff. We got our bedroll. We've got a hacksaw. We've got a pry bar. We've got some books. We've got a toolkit. We've got quite a bit of coal and fuel. We're low on food. Food is our problem. Well, until we get a pot, then we have, what, 16 running river oats that we can make up. We got 16 porridges, and each porridge will give us almost 400 calories. So that is, what's that, 385 calories? So that's like 6,000 calories right there in porridges that we can make. So... But we will return to this tomorrow. We're also going to be doing some, Planet Crafter tomorrow. So, hate to say this would take us a couple hundred years before anything pops off. Oh yeah, probably. We will probably not live to see it. We'll probably not live to see it. We are going to play a little 7 Days to Die, though. We're going to switch over to that. I'm going to take a quick potty break and make myself a sandwich. YouTubers, I will see you tomorrow for Long Dark, or if you want to come back and watch some Afterlife, you're more than welcome to come back and watch some Afterlife. See y'all later.